Hey you guys, so I'm back and today I'll be showing you how I do my eyebrows. So it's more like an eyebrow tutorial. I'll also be mentioning a few tips if you want to do it on yourself and how to achieve what with what. Anyways, so I'm going to tell you first the products I'm going to use, and I'll also mention good dupes for them right now. So I usually put on a primer first just so it doesn't mess up my eyebrows, because I typically wear face makeup as well, and so I don't want the primer to be applied afterwards I do it and it mess it up. So I apply this first. But this is kind of irrelevant if you don't use it. So just ignore this. Ignore this one if you don't do it. So then next I like to outline my eyebrows with the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Chocolate. So the Brow Wiz. And so I love this thing. Like, I love it. I just got it recently. More excited. Because it has like this little tip. But so the good thing about this is that it can help you get like an outline with it, as you'll see in a little bit. So once you get an outline, then that's really the hardest part about doing your eyebrows good and making them look natural, full, and everything. Because then it's like, in a way, it's kind of like filling in the lines. I understand like it's not like that, but it's easier to remember it that way because then you know not to go past the bottom line, not to go above the top line, and you already have the tail shape and everything. So, but sorry, a good dupe for this is the NYX Micro Brow. That it's the same size and everything. It's just the NYX. It's their version, and I had that one before, and then I used it all up, and then I got another one, and I used that one all up, and so I decided it was time for me to upgrade. But if you're just learning and you just want to get the hang of it first before you move on to something like this, I suggest you go out and get that one, because that one is only $9.99. It's only $10. So yeah. So then next I'm gonna take to fill in my eyebrows, I'll take the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Chocolate, like I usually do, as you guys have seen or heard before. And it's a little pot. And I like to take the Anastasia. Okay, I just got this recently, and I got it off of a shopping website named Mercari. And if you want to check it out or see what it is, sign up with my invite code, and I'll put in the description box, or I'll hopefully be able to put it somewhere on the screen. And so I got this. This is normally like $21, and I got it for I think $7. So I mean, come on, that's a big save. I don't know about you guys, but all my makeup, I have to find a way to get it for myself, and I don't have a job, so I find ways. Or I find these websites like Poshmark and Mercari. I like Mercari because you can get credits like into your account, I guess, if that makes sense. So if you like buy a certain item over a certain amount of money, or every time someone signs up with your invite code, you get $2. So if you want an item that's like $10, you have 5 friends, they sign up, you get $2, and they both get $2 too. So it works out. Anyways, you don't have to ignore that if you want to, but I just like it, and I thought I'd share it with you guys in case you guys were interested. Anyways, but okay, so for these two things, these two together are about 18 times 2, I think 36. Yeah, these two together are $36. And that's kind of pricey if you don't if you're just starting out and you want to make sure like you get the hang of it first, because that's how I did it. And so what I like to do, or a good dupe for this, I started out with this, is the Milani Stay Put Brow Color. I used to have it, and then I gave it away to a girl in my cosmetology class, so now she gets to enjoy it. Anyways, but the Milani Stay Put Brow Color, that it comes in like 5 shades. Yeah, it's kind of a jump in between each one, so it doesn't have that much of a shade selection, but just for starting out, you can make it work, I probably guarantee you. And the cool thing about that is that it's the same idea as this, but it comes with an eyebrow brush as well. Like, it comes with it included. Anyway, so that's what I like to do, and that's a good suggestion if you're interested. I think cleaning up the brows is like the most important part of doing your eyebrows. Like, if you want them to look good, and you have the time to do it as well, this is the most important part, in my opinion. I could be absolutely wrong, but I just think this like completes the look. So I like to take concealer, and you guys already know my favorite concealer, and the concealer I have is the Naked Skin by Urban Decay. I love this one. It's very full coverage, and which it's kind of weird thinking that you would need a full coverage for a concealer, but if you have like, you haven't done your eyebrows in a while like me sometimes, and you want it to cover it, this will help tremendously. But if you don't have this or a full coverage, another good concealer to use, the Maybelline Master Conceal would be the Maybelline Master Conceal. And this one or the Maybelline Fit Me is also very good for another like affordable option. Or you could ignore what I'm saying and just use whatever concealer you want. That works perfectly. Take this one because it's really perfect for just like when you apply it, you can just go like this, and then you can really like clean it up like that. I'll either take this one or Morphe 160 and 1/4. But I kind of like, I grew out of this one and I switched to this one, but this is more denser, so it doesn't seep in all the way, and so because it's denser, the bristles don't move as easily. So but then to set after I finished everything that I had just mentioned, then I like to put in a clear brow gel. Some people like to put a tinted brow gel, but for me, my preference is just to do a clear brow gel that sets it in place, make sure no eyebrow hairs move anywhere. Milani clear brow shaping gel, and I love it. And I've never used Anastasia clear brow gel, but the thing with that is I've never used it, so I can't tell you that it's a dupe for it, but I know this is an affordable option. This is like another like $6 or something like that. And if you're just like want something to get it quick and be able, and you know that it works, then this is a very good.
Okay, so to start, I will begin by outlining my eyebrows with the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Chocolate. Okay, so next I will be outlining my eyebrows. I like to start at the front with a very light hand, and then following the natural eyebrow shape. Okay, so now I begin outlining the top of my eyebrow, which I start where the eyebrows become more heavy and they start to turn towards the rest of the eyebrow. And then I follow the line down through the tail. So after you have your outline, then just go back and spoolie all of the product through the rest of your brow. Taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Chocolate. Now that I have put my product on top of the cap, I now am going to fill in my eyebrows in feather-like strokes and brush them towards the hair growth. Now, to show you how I fill in the beginning of my eyebrow, I twist the eyebrow brush upwards now, and I use very, very little product. That's why I like to do it after I fill in the rest of it, so that there's very minimal product left on the brush. Okay, so now I'll be taking my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer and that eyeshadow brush I was talking about, and I'm going to apply it to the bottom of my eyebrow, or not to the bottom, but underneath my eyebrow to clean it up. And I like to put the concealer onto the brush so that it's just easier and less messy. Now I'll be cleaning up the top of my eyebrows. I like this part so that there's all rounded edges. Some people use foundations with this, or instead of concealer on the top, but I do my eyebrows first so the concealer is underneath, and then the foundation will go over it eventually, and so it doesn't show as much. Alright, so now I'll be setting my eyebrows. I'll be using the Milani Shaping Clear Brow Gel, or Milani something like that. You know what it is. Anyway, so I'll be setting my eyebrows, and that will be it.
So as you can see, I finished the rest of my makeup. I just did that off camera just for the sake of making this video quick. So I hope you enjoyed the eyebrow tutorial, and as for new videos coming up next, I'll probably be I'll come up with a look or recreate a look and add to any look with the Modern Renaissance palette, which I'm so excited to start using. And please subscribe, by the way, and if you can, do the invite code thing with Mercari if you're interested. If not, then ignore it. Anyways, see you next time. Bye!